see how we're doing. First, let's go to the charts. Let's check up on the overall market, then I'll get into Picoin. I don't think I saw too many updates today. We'll go through the usual suspects. Bitcoin sideways again, 2 days in a row. Pretty much everything sideways. Everything sideways. See how Picoin's doing. Down 3%. Probably one of the biggest losers again, unfortunately, today. Virtual protocol. I forget what this does. Floki, meme coin, Flare. I also forget what that does. I feel like this is a rebrand of something. Monero also in the top coin again. I heard that's because of some news that just came out. Yeah, Picoin in the top losers, unfortunately, but it's only down 3%. Pretty much sideways. Let's go ahead and check out, see if they have any news listed here. I do see some more Huobi Exchange hintings, a little more teasing still going on here. Look how sideways we've been. Sheesh, look how sideways this is. I'll also check on the charts at the end of this. Please smash the like button. If you're watching this, you appreciate the daily Picoin videos. If you want me to keep doing them, please support. Appreciate it. Yeah, look at just how sideways this is. My God. Actually, we'll go to the charts first. That's what we'll do. Probably what people prefer to see anyways. All right, what's going on here? Looks like we broke out through that channel. And now we're hovering in this one. Could go all the way down to pretty much 0.59. Could just keep climbing on down there. We'll see what happens. Or we could keep moving sideways. I have a feeling we will stay sideways for a while. I don't think that we'll get too much below here. If we do, we could keep tumbling for a little bit. Could keep going all the way down to 0.54, 0.535. Oh, I see why that's there. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We're somewhere in here. Somewhere in the range, 0.59, 0.62. Could stay in there for a while. Broke out to the downside of that. What's that, a reverse megaphone? I don't know what they call that pattern. But that's on the hourly. Let's check on the daily and then the 5-minute. Then I'll check on the news. We'll wrap this bad boy up. I know that Huobi Exchange, like I said, is still tweeting about Picoin. Yeah, this actually looks pretty bullish on the daily. Could be worse. Still in an uptrend. Really until we get below, yeah, 0.57, 0.575. Still in an uptrend. Imagine people are probably pissed right now. That's why not a lot of Picoin volume. Let's check out what's going on here on the 5-minute. Yeah, could keep moving sideways for a little bit. I know I wouldn't be leveraging up right now. Yeah, not sure. Let's go ahead and get into the stories for the day. Like I said, I couldn't find anything major. Do people see people talking about how Binance changed the requirements? Here we go. Binance recently announced changes in its token listing process. The exchange is now adopting a more structured process in evaluating new projects. Each proposed token will go through a thorough evaluation that includes user adoption, tokenomics, technical security, and market performance. There are 3 main paths in the listing process: alpha, futures, and spot. The alpha track is specifically designed for new projects to demonstrate a strong foundation, including a clear user base, real-world usage, and solid business model. Additionally, token distribution is also verified to ensure that it is not concentrated in the hands of insiders. Earlier this year, Binance held a community vote in which 86% of the nearly 295,000 participants supported the listing of Picoin. Although this was not a formal process, the strong community support demonstrates great potential. Additionally, Picoin has recently resumed trading on Bitmart after a 1-month pause due to KYC issues. Okay, so They're back on Bitmart now, signaling progress forward toward full compliance. This compliance, along with strong community support and growing interest in the token, may strengthen Picoin's position to meet Binance's standards. Factors such as trading activity, compliance, and user adoption are key in the evaluation process. Okay, that's pretty good to know. I also didn't know that they were back on Bitmart. That's news to myself. I'll add that to my list here. All right, back on Bitmart. Oops, where's my keyboard? All right, let's go back. Pi News. Probably save this for the weekly recap. We'll see what happens. We'll see how much other news there is I can find. Trump coin rallies. Pi stalls. Is Pi dead? Half a bit research. Oh boy, let's see what sort of insights you got. Oh, again, we referenced Dr. Altcoin. I'd have to agree with this. Okay, yeah, nothing was really said there. They just talked about Pi hitting a solid floor a few times. Open mainnet. Launch is closer. It's already happened. Sponsor of CoinDesk flagship event. Are they talking about Consensus 2025? Yeah. Pi Network is a sponsor at CoinDesk. Someone told me that the homies spoke in an interview a few years ago, so I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, I don't see too much other news. What I see people not talking about is that Huobi or HTX is still tweeting daily about Picoin. Every single day. We got all these Tron coins here, and then boom, again. Little Pi, our little Pi guy. Hanging in there. We need a mascot or something. What is the mascot for Pi? You guys let me know in the comments.
We're going to do something great with crypto.
Talk about the FOMO. Talk about the FOMO. Engagements down like crazy. So many people are there. Whoever this intern is needs a raise. They're so funny. Yeah, posting some good memes recently. Here we go again, Pi. We went over this one yesterday. That's funny. They took pretty much the same concept. It's just a monolithic structure and then all the memes down here. Wonder if AI just pumped out 1 million of them. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. We still got HTX pinning posts that have to do with Picoin in it. So you tell me what you think that means. I'm not sure. In the meantime, guys, that's everything for me today. There's no other real news I can find anywhere. So let me know if you guys could find anything. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day. Let me check one last place. Let me see if there's anything from the Pi Core team. Nope. Nothing going on. All right, guys, I'm not going to keep wasting your time. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Please show some support. Please show some love if you appreciated this. If you want me to keep posting some Picoin content, you guys already know. It's Joe from New Money Crypto. We all know there's smart money, dumb money, old money. Years from now, they'll be calling you new money. Until then, much love. Peace.